Well, we're privileged to be joined by JoeyNoble, who is a 22-year-old man, adopted at 18 by COBYS. We've talked about COBYS before, as it is National Foster Care Month. And if you want more information on COBYS, I'll give this address again at the end of talking to Joey. But right now, I just want you to write this down, COBYS.org/fostering. Joey, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you along. Now, you were adopted at 18, but you had been with several foster families until finally being adopted in 2020. So what is it like to be placed in an unfamiliar home?
So honestly, at first, it's a little strange. I'd say probably the first couple nights are a little weird. You just have to learn the family and everything, get to know who you're with, just so you're comfortable. And then once you get comfortable in the house, everything is totally good, especially when you get an amazing family. They treat you like your own. They're very warm and welcoming, always.
How many places did you live while you were in foster care?
So I've actually been through 4 different foster homes all throughout Pennsylvania, from Delaware County up to Schuylkill County.
Starting at what age?
About 6 years old.
6 years old. Wow.
Yep.
So yeah, it sounds like you forged some relationships along the way. I mean,
oh yeah,
my math isn't
definitely
that great, but I imagine 4 different foster homes. 18. That's a few years at each one.
Yeah, and I'm still in contact with all of them. I wish them Merry Christmas and everything, and they do the same for me.
Oh, that's cool. So, we see a lot of movies about kids in foster care. Is it like that? Is it like it is in the movies, or is it a whole different ballpark?
Honestly, it's a whole different ballpark. I mean, it kind of depends on what movie we're talking about. You know what I mean? Because they show both sides. Some of them you hear horrific stories, and some of them you hear, the amazing stories and the outcomes. I personally never had any of the traumatic, experiences and everything that are, portrayed in some of the films. I've had nothing but great experiences through my time through the system.
Well, what kind of support has been important for you as you've grown up?
Honestly, the most important thing has been therapy for me. Just, learning how to deal with everything that you've been through as a child, and now being an adult, learning how to cope with everything and how to apply all the skills that you learn in the real life, going through foster care.
So it was a long time till you finally were adopted. What does it mean to you to have an adoptive home as an adult?
It means I'm finally accepted into the home, you know what I mean, and loved as their own. As soon as I moved in with this family, I connected right away. They're a faith-based family also. I'm a huge, I believe in God. That was one thing that we connected on very well. And after living there for about 3 months, I knew that these were the people that I wanted to be adopted by. I could just feel their overwhelming love on me every day, always raining down on me. So,
wow, that's awesome! What a great story!
Yeah, it is a great story with a great happy ending.
Yeah,
Joey, so great for you to join us once again. I want to give out that web address where if people want to get some more information and find out how they can become involved in foster care and meet great individuals like Joey. Just go to COBYS. That's COBYS.org/fostering. Joey, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Hey, thank you so much for having me on the show, Rich.